Hello, my marvellous sausages! Now, we're having a big weapon tune-up come this December, not too long away actually, and they're covering a lot of exotics, and more interestingly, I reckon, they're catalysts. They're tweaking a few of them. So I wanted to have a look at some of the more interesting ones. Now, one of the first to catch my eye was the Levithans Breath. It was introduced in Shadowkeep, so it's available from the tower, provided you have the expansion and an exotic cipher to buy it, and it's the only heavy bow in the game, and it deals void damage. All well and good so far. Now, even without the buff the catalyst is getting, the bow on its own is a twangingly good exotic weapon. Look here, we're using the big bumbling Cabal fellow in the Conflux Lost Sector on Nessus. Look, and you can see the body shots hit for 36,364, and the precision hits for 58,110, which is all very, very nice. Now, its exotic perk that it's got is called Big Game Hunter, and it's excellent. You see, it stuns any unshielded enemies first off, but it also stuns unstoppable champions, who I absolutely hate. In fact, it makes mincemeat out of the charging towards you with ill-deserved confidence arse-pipes that they are. Now, because it's intrinsically unstoppable, you don't have to worry about inserting the mod, which gives you an extra mod slot to play with, which is all well and good. It's just a bloody shame, right, that when you stick in an overload bow mod, which we've got this season, it doesn't work with the Levithans Breath, which is an arse. It doesn't double up into some sort of multi-champion killer. Boo hiss, Bungie spoiling our fun there. The other perk on the Leviathan's Breath is the Leviathan's Sigh. My god, this is like an exercising tongue twisting. Now, this means, right, that if you draw the string back all the way and you hear it click and the lights go up, when you leave it go and it kills some gits, it has a concussive blast that knocks all the other turnips back, and they do go flying everywhere. Very entertaining. In its quiver, it holds 10 shots, and if you mod it up with the bow reserves mod, it holds 12. But its big drawback, no pun intended, is its draw time. Cha-ching! Which can be painfully slow. I mean, look at it. Now, this is where the new Catalyst buff comes into it, because at the moment, all the Catalyst does is increase the amount of arrows you can actually hold, up to 15. However, in the tuning pass, they are now going to be adding Archer's Tempo to the Catalyst. Now, if you don't know what Archer's Tempo is, basically what it means is that when you get a precision hit, it means you can draw the bow faster and faster each time. I think it's like a 30% increase. I think it was up to a maximum of 440 draw time or somewhere in that region. Now, that could really help increase this bow's potency. In fact, it could become one of the best weapons in the game, with a much bigger quiver with a 15 arrows, and the faster draw time. You can be dealing out a hell of a lot of damage and kill unstoppables simply for a laugh. Now, talking about the Catalyst, it only drops from powerful enemies, so anything with a yellow bar, but you need to make the kill with the Leviathan's Breath, yes, before it'll drop. Now, finishing this Catalyst, as usual, can be a bit of a pain in the ass because you've got to make kills with the bow. Now, my usual kill farm is using Wish 4 on the Wishing Wall. You know, the one that's in the Last Wish raid. I'm sticking a link up here to the video that shows you exactly how to do the Wishing Wall thing. Trouble is, though, and I've got to be honest with you, this time it's not really a good way to do it, because I was making 8 or 9 kills and it was only going up like 1% with all the thrall, you know, so, well, bollocks to that, quite frankly. It's going to take forever. But there's a better option, and this gets you much better progress. What you've got to do is kill high-tier Wrathborns. Now, they're from the Wrathborn hunts from Season of the Hunt, OBS, and each kill of these Wrathborn high-tier git faces will give you 5% progress, which is a hell of a lot better. Plus, you don't even have to make the high-tier Wrathborn kill with the bow to get the 5% kill. You just actually have to have it on, or in you, or whatever. Well, not in you, obviously, but on your person. You don't need to make the kill with the bow. But it is worth using the bow as much as you can, because you're going to be getting kills with that, and that will top up your kill tally. Yes? Yes. There's a specific Wrathborn hunt that you should be running, as it's the fastest one. It's the Xylox hunt, and it's a really quick kill. There's hardly any travel in it, so you can get it done pretty quickly. And also, don't forget about the lure reset trick to save your lure charges, because otherwise, every time you make a kill of the high-tier Wrathborn, it'll take a lure charge from you. So what you want to do is when you start the Wrathborn hunt, you kill the big ogre-type fellow, and then you go up to the second node and go into the actual Wrathborn hunt. You'll know you're there because you'll see a big wall of snot that you have to blow up with your weapons to get even further. Well, reset your lure there, and you won't waste a charge. Then wade in, get the kill the git, and you'll have your 5%. It'll probably only take you about an hour or so, maybe not even that, depending on how effective you are at doing it. You'll have your catalyst, you'll have your bow, and you'll be ready for the buff come December the 7th. And I do think the Levithans Breath will come in very, very handy during this time. Well, anyway, let me know what you think if this Archer's Tempo buff to the Catalyst is going to be worth it, and whether or not you've got the Leviathan's bow, and how you rate it as an exotic. That would be fantastic to hear. And don't forget, drop me a like and a subscribe. That really helps my reach, you know, so I get a little bit bigger and speak to more potential sausages. I know I sound insane, but that's just the way it is. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very, very soon. Sausage. I don't know what the hell that's about either.